Hey guys, Todd here from the Parenting Ninja. I'm going to teach you how to argue with your kids today. Have you ever found yourself in that situation where you're battling back and forth and it's almost like watching two kids? No, you aren't. Yes, I am. No, you aren't. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And it just banters back and forth and back and forth and it just never ends and then somebody just explodes. That's what happens as parents when we're working with our kids. We've got to understand that nothing ever comes out of that's going to help either one of us. We may get a solution that's temporary in the moment. We don't solve the root problem for the long term. It's only a temporary solution. So first I want to talk to you about the brain, right? As soon as you start talking and it starts escalating, the midbrain starts firing. And that midbrain is that fight or flight. And you got to understand, when I get there as a parent and when they get there as a child, we're just going to argue. So if you're in a situation where you're starting to see, oh, it could go south in a second, but we're not there yet, let me give you a couple of things that you can do to help not get there, but actually help take you and your child on a better path to grow together and keep that communication. First, don't snap back. Remember that time your child answered you a little sharp and you're like, don't talk to me like that. That's not respectful. Instead of snapping back at them, say something like this. I know you can say that in a more respectful way. That will keep the energy down and let them know what you want from them without creating the argument. Second, don't explode. We've all been in that situation where the snapback started. We felt ourselves getting hot and started sweating. We're getting angry, and then we just blow up on them, and then we end up saying things that we probably shouldn't have said and we don't really mean. Instead of blowing up on them, look at them and say, we'll talk about this later. Now is not the time. That gives you a chance to calm down. That gives them a chance to go to another section and calm down, and you can bring that back in another moment. Number 3, learn to walk away. Very similar to number 2, this is just a more severe situation when you know any second it's going to explode. You just look at your child and you think about the emotion that you're feeling and you say, I know we're both feeling frustrated, or I know we're both feeling angry. Let's both walk away right now. I'm going to go to my room and take a timeout. And you go maybe to your room or outside and you take a timeout, and we'll come back and talk in 30 minutes when we can be respectful. Remember, the objective of these strategies is to keep us from the fight or flight, but into a calm manner where we can talk and think rationally with our children and teach them how to overcome conflict. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell and share it with a friend.